Hey everybody, it's Scott again. I'm going to show you who 666 is tonight. If you stick around and watch this video, it's going to be my first lesson in proving out who the false prophet, the Antichrist, and the mark of the beast are and how it's all going to go down. Stay tuned and check this out. Hello again, everybody. This is the video I promised where I'm going to show you what 666 is. I'm also going to show you the richest man in the world telling you that he's going to flat out replace your banks and create the largest global financial system, which he's going to secure with a device made by another one of his companies. And that just equals 666 just by happenstance, right? I'm going to prove all this out in this video. But first, we're going to start by looking at Revelation here because this is where the verse talks about the mark of the beast, and I want everybody to see that. Revelation 13, the first beast, I talked about that in my first video. You have to understand that the first beast is the media. The 7 heads and 10 crowns, all that stuff is the media. I'm not going to get into it in this video. If you want to see that, look at my last video. But every pastor on the planet has it wrong that it's kingdoms. And if you get it wrong, you're never going to find the subsequent stuff that follows up after that. So let's go down to verse 16 to 18 where it's talking about the false prophet introducing the mark. It says, "It also forced all people, great and small, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hand or on their forehead, so that they could not buy or sell unless they had the mark, which is the name of the beast or the number of its name. This calls for wisdom. Let the person who has insight calculate the number of the beast, for it's the number of a man. That number is 666." So that's the Bible, the basis of what I'm going to explain to you guys right here. I'm going to start out by showing you an article that was written Elon Musk on replacing the banks. It says, as per the Verge report, X will be able to take care of anything financial by the end of 2024. According to an audio of the meeting obtained by the company, Musk told his employees, when I say payments, I actually mean someone's entire financial life if it involves money. Now, he's a little bit behind on the 2024 thing. He's run into some regulatory hurdles, but the Bible does say that this man will be successful at everything he does until Jesus comes back and ends him with his breath. So here's a couple guys talking. I took this from, I think, TikTok, and they'll explain to you a little further what the plans are that he's going to basically want to replace your entire bank.
Employees at David Elon, he gave his employees at X, that is formerly Twitter, 1 year to create a system on X that replaces the banks. The quote is, when I say payments, I actually mean someone's entire financial life. So it's not like send $20 to my friend. I'm talking about you won't even need a bank account.
You won't even need a bank account. You've never heard anybody say that in your life before. And now, straight from the horse's mouth, I'm going to have Elon tell you what his plans were. This is an old video. I've had all this stuff for at least 11 months, but you'll hear him talking about building the most valuable financial institution in the world on this video, and then I'll explain the next video.
Which I wish I'd kept a copy of in July of 2000, where I thought it would be possible to make the most valuable financial institution in the world. And we're going to execute that plan from 22 years ago, which amazingly no one has done. That's part of why I think Twitter will be ultimately extremely valuable, because I'm going to execute the X.com game plan from 22 years ago.
So you heard that one. Now let's go to the second video here that I want to show you. And he's talking about in this video how X is going to become at least half of the global financial institution or global financial transacting. And keep in mind, he can't come out and say it'll be 100%, but we know that what the Bible says is true. And it will be 100% of the world's global transactions, because if you don't have the mark, you won't be able to buy or sell. That's how it's going to work. So listen to this here.
X would be would serve people's financial needs to such a degree that over time it would become, I don't know, maybe half of the global financial system.
Wow.
Or some big number.
Okay.
I'm not sure what the number is, but pretty big. So it would be by far the biggest sort of financial institution. But like I said, not really in the way that people are used to thinking about banks. Just the most efficient database for the thing that is money. They said like least amount of fraud. Everything's real time. And if it involves money in any way, it can be dealt with seamlessly on one location.
So you just heard him basically tell you that it's going to be a new Elon system, right? Less fraud, faster. It's going to be more efficient. Very interesting that he just came out and said he would run a government efficiency commission or be a part of that when Trump takes office, if Trump asked him to. Very curious. There's a lot of pieces behind this that I'm going to show you guys to back everything up. This is an important one right here. And basically, what I'm going to show you on this screen is going to prove a huge part of how Elon is going to implement this financial system, biblically speaking, and make it the mark of the beast. Because without this, the rest is just talk. So when I was suspicious of Elon about how he was going to be a big part in Revelation prophecy, because of what I had seen, I went to Google and found out or looked up how to find out if someone's name equals 666 because I really thought Elon would be the guy. It led me to this website, which is decode.fr, I think. But what you need to know is that it's Greek isopsephy numerology. And there's Hebrew gematria and there's Greek isopsephy, at least the two that I know of. And when you're talking about the Bible, the Old Testament was written in Hebrew, so you would use gematria. The New Testament, which Revelation is in, was written in Greek, so you would use Greek isopsephy. So I came to this thing, and for a quite a long time, I was trying to enter in different variations of Elon's name to see if he equaled 666. And I was never successful, but this is kind of funny. I entered in E Musk one day and it comes up 665. But one number off is all the difference in the world when you're trying to prove 666. So I tried this for quite a long time as I had moments and I was back at it, plugging in different names. There was a point in time when I was kind of exhausted and I told my wife, hey, maybe I'm wrong, I could be. And I let it rest for a while, but I saw a video on him that kind of re-energized me and I went back to this thing and nothing was working. So I started putting in George Soros and Bill Gates and Barack Obama and all these other names and nothing came up. And then out of the blue, I don't even know why I came up with this idea, but I put in Neuralink and look at that. Neuralink equals 666. And you just saw me do that in real time. I didn't doctor anything. I didn't try to make anything fit. I didn't manipulate anything. I just showed you a guy saying that he was going to replace your entire bank account, that you wouldn't need a bank anymore, who owns a company called Neuralink that just happens to equal 666. So I'm going to follow this up with more videos. That's going to be it for today. Please share this video with people. You don't know how important it is because social media in general, it's the first beast, right? From Revelation 13. They're all in cahoots. They all work together. They don't want this information to get out. I really need you guys and even share it with people verbally when you're talking to your friends and your family because they're going to shut this stuff down on social media. But this is the only way I can get it out. I've tried to get this to numerous pastors and every single one of them has slammed the door in my face and said they're not interested. They already know what the first beast is and what's happening. So thank you guys for listening. God bless. I'll talk to you as soon as I make another video. See ya.